Namaskar. Today we are going to discuss about the prana, the Pancha Pranas and the Pancha Vayus and their location in our body, their functional system, their energy and the functions of these prana in our body. So before starting, let us first understand what exactly the prana is. As per Upanishad, prana is the principle of life and consciousness. It is a kind of hidden and potential energy in all beings. So prana basically is the reason which permeates all the energies in our body, like mental energy, physical energy, sexual energy, and in all form of energy there is a prana exist. Even it is mentioned in the Bible also. Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 states that, and Lord formed a man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. So this is the importance, or we can say by the breath or the prana, we are kind of a living being. We have that vital energy in ourselves. So can we say the breath and the prana, can we use these things interchangeably? Let's see. We can say in another terms, breath is kind of a vehicle through which prana vayus flows in our body. And there is another thing, the whole prana, the whole vital energy flows through the nadis, as there are more than 72,000 nadis present in our body. If you really want to understand about the nadis, you can refer this video about the nadis in the body. So if I talk about the koshas, at which koshas the prana vayu basically flows. So there are basically 5 koshas in our body, in our the whole system. These are annamay kosha, pranamay kosha, manomay kosha, vijnanamay kosha and anandamay kosha. If you again want to understand about these 5 koshas in detail, you can refer this link. Anyways, let us start all these prana vayus. So as we take any breath, in each and every breath, the prana, this breath basically divided into 5 parts. And as per the yogic text, these 5 different parts are named as, these are the prana vayus, and these are named as prana, Saman, Apana, Udana, Vyana. You might be feel confused, and because it might be hard to learn all these things, but there is a concept how you can remember all these things. As you'll take a breath in, we'll start from the chest region. So the chest, whenever our prana vayu is in the chest region, it is called prana. The location is chest. And what is the functional system it impacts? That is the respiratory system. And this energy is called the vital energy here. And what are the function of this prana vayu? These are the respiration and the circulation. Fine. After prana, there comes, whenever that breath comes to the abdomen region, that air, that vayu is called as samana. It is at the abdomen region. It impacts our digestive system, and it is also called the balancing energy. Why it is called the balancing energy? Because at this abdomen level, all the digestion is happening, all the digestive fire is there, and at this level the assimilation and the distribution and the nourishment, Because at this Samana level, this Samana Vayu is responsible for all the digestive system, and it is also called the balancing energy here. Now, after this abdomen, there is a level of just below this navel region, below the navel to the feet, the same Vayu is called Apana. Apana's location is below navel, and it is responsible for the excretory system. The functioning of the excretory system is done by this Apana Vayu, and this energy is nothing but its direction is basically downward. We took the breath in from the prana, the excretion basically done at this downward energy, that is Apana, and it is responsible for the excretion, urination and menstruation. So the three parts are covered. This chest region, the prana, abdomen region is Samana, below the navel is the Apana region. Breath in, balancing and the excretion. Breathe out from the body. Anyways, now what are the body parts are left? The head region. So let us come on this head region. So the region from throat to the head, this is the upward movement. The Vayu is called Udana, and the location is throat to head, and basically it controls the whole nervous system. The whole nervous system is controlled by this Udana Vayu, and its movement is upward, and it basically responsible for the speech, memory, mental strength and intelligence. The person whose Udana Vayu is strong enough, that person would have a good mental strength, and he would be a good speaker, and even he would also carry the great intelligence. Fine. The last one, the Vyana. What body part is left? Nothing. But there is one thing. The Vyana is basically responsible to circulate in for the circulation of all the Vayus in our body. So if we'll talk about its location, this is into the whole body, and it basically impacts, it consists in our circulatory system. And what kind of energy is this? This is the diffused energy. This, my dear friends, need to understand very clearly. Prana is the vital energy, Samana is the balancing energy, Apana is the downward energy, and Udana is the upward energy, Vyana is the diffused energy, and it is responsible for our heartbeat, circulation, joint muscles. Basically, this Vayu is responsible for the circulation of all the Vayus in our body. Hope you have understood the basic concept and the difference in all these Prana Vayus. In another videos, we'll study in detail about each and every Prana Vayus. So, thank you.